Alrighty, let us load in. Chapter 4, Open Ending. My paws carry me across wet leaves and mud. Fog has crept into the forest as stealthily as me. Glimpses of the sky are rare between the trees and the mists. The wild mountains are hills are hidden as well, out of sight but not mine. I run, filled by a sense of purpose. It lightens my steps and pulls me in the right direction. I'm going to see someone I care about very much, and who cares about me. Somehow, we found each other. My person. The path to follow is engraved in my body and mind, almost instinctual. A warm smile, a gentle touch, a kind word. These are the things that draw me forward. I slow down as I get closer to my destination, and to the silhouette waiting for me. It's impossibly bright as I approach, my heart pounding in anticipation, like the sun has descended to greet my person too. It matches the feeling in my chest, warming my soul and fur. So bright that when my person turns around, stooping low to greet me, light is all I can see. But I don't need to see, only hear. That voice that I could never forget.
Little fox,
Where is your home?
Oh, that's cute. I awake with a yawn, head on my pillow as the dream fades away. It's been a long time since I've dreamt about the forest. It used to happen a lot, especially when my travels first took me out of Korea, but over time they stopped. The dreams are always the same. I'm somewhere in the woods, running to the clearing where I'd meet Jungin. There, they'd greet me in the same familiar way. Something was different about it this time, though. Of course, the first thing on my mind after my dream is Aspen. I have a feeling that's how most of my mornings are gonna start from now on. That's crazy! Yeah, she's really hitting the U-Haul stereotype for lesbians, huh? Of course, the first thing on my mind after my dream is Aspen. I have a feeling that's how oh, I read that already. My lips tingle as I recall our kiss yesterday. My first kiss ever. The first of many I promised Aspen. Although the stressful part was over, the rest of the day was equally exhausting. By the time we got back to Aspen's bus to get her stuff, the replacement bus finally showed up and took us back to the city. From there, we dropped off Aspen's things at her apartment before going back to the library to give Juliet the good news. My legs felt like they were going to fall off, and both Aspen and I agreed to get some rest. Even the anticipation of seeing her today couldn't keep me up, and I feel well rested and excited. But as I roll onto my back, I start to notice something weird. It's like an itch, but in my mind, something irritating and out of reach, and out of me? It takes me a moment, but I realize that it's my bead. I know it the same way that I knew how to run and hunt and dig. Tugging at the baubles around my neck, there's an obvious change. Of all the beads on my necklace, only one is special. Most are just pretty things I collected and stuck on there. Only one has been there with me from the moment I became a gumiho. Became me. Since then, it's stayed exactly the same. No matter how many times I throw or drop or lose it, the necklace comes back to me with the bead unharmed, not a single scratch or chip or blemish. Until today. Instead of the normal pale white, it started to shine. It's barely brighter than usual, but I noticed in an instant. In fact, it's almost as if... I hold my necklace up to be sure.
It's glowing.
It is glowing. That's what true love does. Oh my god. Just barely, but it is. I rub my thumb over the familiar surface, but it doesn't feel any different on the outside. I'm not sure what it means, but it has to be related to yesterday. There's no other way it could pick a today of all days to change. Maybe Aspen was onto something when she said there's no such thing as coincidence. Either way, it's magic, and magic I can't control. Oh, either way, it's magic, and magic I can't control. My bead has always been a part of me, but it's something I can only partially understand, and in that wordless animal way I described to Aspen. When the time comes, whatever it is that's coming, I just have to trust that I know what to do. Right now, it doesn't matter because something much more important is going to happen, and sooner. Aspen will be here. She's probably here already, so I need to get ready. Going through my quick morning routine, I feel more energized than ever. For once, I'm not nervous, just excited. As soon as I open my bedroom door, I can hear the familiar murmur of conversation in the kitchen. Even the short walk downstairs is enough time to let my heart race. All. I assume Juliet's in the kitchen when I get there, but I only have eyes for Aspen. She looks over from her seat at the table, and the instant she sees me, her face lights up. It nearly stops me in my tracks. I've seen Aspen smile 1,000 times by now, but never like this. Never for me, and me alone. Aww, I can't help but do the same. Oh, it's so cute.
Good morning, Miho.
Morning.
It's our usual greeting, but it feels brand new. I wonder if all the little things will.
Did you sleep well, Miho?
Like a rock.
Real. I pull my chair closer to Aspen than usual as I take my seat and fill my plate. Oh.
We were just talking about how tired you must be. I wouldn't have been surprised if you slept until the afternoon.
No way. Then I wouldn't get to see you at breakfast.
Flustered, Aspen doesn't seem to know how to respond to all these two idiots. Now that I know the feelings she was hiding, a lot of the other times where that's happened makes way more sense. I giggle as she looks torn between being pleased and embarrassed.
That would be quite a shame. Yes. But understandable after you ran across half of Wellington yesterday.
Yeah.
Was it really? It didn't feel like it. But maybe that's why I'm so hungry.
That will work up an appetite.
Feel free to help yourself to what's left. Aspen and I have already eaten.
We wanted to wait, but...
It's fine. I don't mind.
Around now is usually when Aspen would start to leave for work, but it's Juliet who stands up first.
I must say, I'm rather sleepy myself. Would either of you mind if I retire a bit early today?
Juliet's like, I can read the room. I have been in this situation before where I'm like, these two, I'm getting tired. I'm gonna go home first.
Nope. Aspen and I can clean up, right?
Oh, yes, right. That... I mean, not at all.
I'll wish you both good night then.
Oh, this is so silly.
Good night.
Bye.
We both watch as Juliet departs before turning to face each other. As soon as our eyes meet, Aspen looks away again, blushing but laughing.
What is it? What's funny?
Oh, she's so shy.
Nothing's funny. It's just... It's hard to believe. I mean, us? You and me? You can't imagine how many times I've sat at this table wishing we were like this. Together.
Ah, that's so cute.
Oh.
That warm, fuzzy feeling from before takes over my face, the one that goes with the realization of how special I am to her! Ah! How out of everyone in the world, I'm the one she feels this way about. Aww. So cute.
And now...
Ah! I'm gonna start
Here
crying.
we are.
Yes. Here we are.
Everything is the same, but everything is different now, too. It's just as confusing as it is exciting. Now that I'm here alone with her, I'm not sure how to act. Aspen fiddling with her ribbons seems like she's waiting for me to go first. Problem is, I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure how I should talk to her differently now. Or if I even should, or anything really. With just the two of us, I'm suddenly super aware of how out of my depth I am. But I can't let the silence stretch on too long. I have to say something.
So hey!
I think...
Both of us start and stop talking at the same time. I pause, waiting for her to keep going. And she does the same thing for me. We both laugh together a moment later, and somehow that breaks the ice. It feels like a reassurance before I can even ask for one.
You go.
No, you first.
If that's what it takes.
I was going to say that, I don't really know much
Oh
about
my
this whole
God.
dating thing. So if there's...
Aspen shakes her head and puts a finger to my lips to shush me.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Miho. It's all so new to me as well.
She removes her hand, looking at it as if she just now realized what she did, not that I mind.
So, perhaps we can figure it out together.
Oh, this is so adorable.
Together.
I try out the word for myself. Aspen and me together.
Yeah, I like that. We can both just do what feels right.
I like the sound of that too.
Aspen's sleeves rustles as she takes my hand, her fingers gently intertwining with mine. It's cool to the touch.
That feels right.
Her soft actions make me feel braver.
So does this.
Oh my god. I leaned forward and kissed her just for a moment because a moment may as well be an hour. I'm not sure it'd even be ever be enough.
I'd say we're off to a good start.
Me too.
Just being near each other already feels more meaningful and exciting. Since this is just the beginning, I can't wait to see where things go from here. Of course, I'll have to wait a little bit longer. With her free hand, Aspen checks her phone and I see her frown in response.
Time to go?
Unfortunately.
Aww. She stands up and I stand with her. Still linked by our hands, it feels almost unfair that daily life with all its obligations still matters right now. Aspen hasn't even left yet, but I'm already waiting for her to come back.
I wish I could stay here with you longer though.
Oh, dude, just move in together.
Me too. Maybe I'll just come buy a bunch of drinks at the Bell House, so I can talk to you at the counter.
Aw.
Perfect. I can tell my boss I was just engaging with the customers, like she wants us to.
Oh, you'll be engaged, all right. But with a laugh again, and Aspen steps forward to lay her head on my shoulder. I lay my head against hers, surprised by how soft her hair is against my cheek.
I really will be thinking of you all day, counting down the hours.
Oh my god.
Same. I couldn't think about anything else, even if I wanted to.
Normally, I'd think twice about saying something so embarrassing, but it actually feels pretty good. We walk to get to the front door, taking as long as possible.
See you soon.
Not soon enough.
I stand in the doorway as Aspen slowly walks backwards, holding onto my hands until the very end. She looks into my eyes.
I love you, Miho.
Ah! The tips of her fingers linger against mine, and where they touch, it feels electric. I think of the sprouting that Juliet used to describe love and the way it grows. Maybe that word means different things to Aspen and me right now, but I know without a doubt that I want to learn all of them. I want to take a chance with her. I want to try.
I love you too.
And I mean it. We stay like that for just a little longer, not needing to say anything else. Then finally, Aspen turns around and begins to walk down the hill, taking my heart with her. Oh my god. Just like Aspen, I end up counting down the hours until her shift will be over. Too impatient to make it to the end, I leave early and reach the Bell House around the time that they'll be closing for the night. It's not dark out yet, but even from a distance, the inside of the Bell House looks warm and inviting. As I pass by the front window on my way to the door, I spot Aspen, who doesn't notice me. She's helping one of her coworkers stack the chairs up on the tables, and when they finish with that, she goes to organize the sweetener section. While she's doing that, a different coworker comes over and shows her 2 different loaves of bread, and she thinks for a moment before pointing at one. In the time it takes the other staff to complete a task, Aspen finishes 3, even with people coming up to ask her questions too. Of course, I have no idea what they're talking about. But even from here on the outside of the store, I can see why they want her to run the new Bell House. Leaning against the wall at the cafe, I wait. Most of Aspen's coworkers leave before she does, and it's several minutes before she finally walks out the door at a brisk pace, going right past me.
Aspen!
Spinning around, she quickly goes from surprised to smiling.
Miho! I was just thinking about you. Although that's been true all day.
I got tired of waiting for you at the library, so I decided to come down here so I could see you even sooner.
Oh my god. That earns me a hug and a kiss on the cheek.
I love you. Have I mentioned that?
Once or twice, but I don't think I'll get tired of hearing it.
Good, because I don't get tired of saying
Oh
it.
my god, these 2 lovebirds. Aspen links her arms with mine, snuggling against my shoulder. Normally, when someone gets so close to me or touches me, my first instinct is to jump away, but not with Aspen. It's only the first day, but I've surprised myself with just how much I'm enjoying being Aspen's girlfriend. If she hadn't told me her feelings, I probably never would have realized my own. But once I opened myself up to the idea, I realized that almost all of my favorite memories are with Aspen. And Juliet. When I'm with her, I just have fun. Being around her cheers me up, even if I was in a good mood to begin with. I wonder if it's the same for her. I hope so, since just being myself has always seemed to make her laugh and smile. I never would have imagined that I'd be able to do that to someone, that they could feel that way about me, or that I could feel it too. I've never been so glad to be wrong.
So, what do you want to do now?
Each other.
Well, I need to go home to change and take care of the cats. Would you like to come over? I can make us dinner later too, if you haven't eaten yet.
Sure! Even if I had, I'd make room for that.
It's settled then, shall we?
Ah, yes. Arm in arm, Aspen proudly leads the way to her apartment. The moment she starts to unlock the door, the sounds of meowing and scratching claws for the other side start up.
They're excited to see you too, huh?
Excited to be fed, more like. Scooch, boys.
The cats run around underfoot as Aspen steps inside with me following behind. As soon as they notice me, the meowing stops and they both scurry away. Oh my god, it's so relatable. Yeah, my cats are terrified of strangers, but...
Aw, how rude.
You'd better get used to Miho, you two. You're going to be seeing her around a lot more.
Aww. Aspen puts her hands on her hips and talks sternly to the sulking cats. They both meow in frustrated response. Excuse me. They both meow in frustrated response until Aspen sighs.
Yes, yes, now let's get you fed.
She grabs a jug of cat food from on top of the fridge, the rattling a sound making the cats brave enough to run past me and go harass Aspen some more.
Go ahead and make yourself at home, Miho. I'm going to take care of them and then freshen up, so I'll be a minute.
Okay, take your time.
Freshen up. That's such a, like... Never mind. I sit down on the edge of Aspen's bed, doing my best to not disrupt the neatly made sheets. Aspen sets the bowls of cat food on the floor near the door, and the cats position themselves so they can watch me while they eat. Rolling her eyes, Aspen steps over them towards the restroom.
So dramatic. I wonder who they get that from.
I wonder.
Anyway, be right back.
Oh, it's just such a cat owner thing. Nice silly cats. It isn't long before the sound of the running shower starts. I look around the apartment, paying closer attention than the last time I was here. Because it's so small, it feels like there's something of Aspen's personality in every corner, from the glittering lights strung across the ceiling to the stuffed animals on the bed behind me. I recognize some of the books on the shelves and desks from the library. I'm sure there's a story behind each and every decoration. I'll probably hear more than a few of them eventually. After the cats finish eating, they skulk into the room and sit down across from me. Glaring, I wonder if something about my ears and tails make them mad.
Guess what?
I transform into a fox right in front of them, spreading my tails out like a fan. I don't growl or anything, but I lock eyes with each cat in turn. Immediately, they both yell and run for the bed, tripping over each other as they rush to hide, fur puffing out like the clouds. I cackle to myself as I change back to sit down again. Cats are always fun to tease them, so some opportunities are just good to pass up. That's crazy. Before long, Aspen comes out looking refreshed. She surveys the room just like I did.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I guess there's not a whole lot to do here, is there?
Well, the cats are good, right?
It's fine. Wasn't that long. I was just being nosy and admiring all your stuff.
Be as nosy as you'd like. I'm going to start on dinner.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help.
Thanks, but just the company is enough. It won't be anything very fancy. I'm much better at making drinks than food.
Mood.
Don't you make food at the Bell House too?
Not really. We have bakers who come in earlier than I do to prepare most of it. I just have to heat things up and serve them. Unlike our beverages, which I make from scratch. Speaking of which, would you like some coffee or hot cocoa? I'll be making some for myself.
Sure. I'll have whatever you have.
That's easy enough. Now let's see.
Coffee. She's gonna get coffee. Aspen moves around the tiny cooking area. Calling it a kitchen would be a stretch, with the same kind of graceful confidence that I've seen her use when working at the Bell House. I guess some of the tasks are the same. She starts to fill a pitcher with water from the sink while scooping coffee grounds into the machine at the same time. When the pitcher's ready, she swaps it out with another pot, this one for cooking. That fills up while she finishes getting the coffee set up and brewing. Then she starts pulling ingredients out from the few cabinets that line the cooking area.
What are you gonna make?
I'm not really sure what it's called. It's a dish Mum used to make. It was one of the first things I learned how to cook, because it's always reminded me of home. And it's easy to make. Is there anything like that for you? A meal that tastes like home?
Nah, not really. Julie asked me that before too. I don't know if I ever had a full meal while I was in Korea, since I just stole what I needed to survive.
Oh, right. I should have remembered that you...
Aspen bites her lips. Aspen bites her lip, looking unsure of how to phrase whatever she was going to say.
Lived like that? It's fine. I don't mind talking about it. Especially not with you.
The vulnerability.
If you're sure, I don't want to bring up anything that's difficult for you to talk about.
Don't worry. You won't. There's nothing like that, honestly.
It's important to have the hard conversations.
Most of it just blurred together over time, so be as nosy as you want.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
The pile of ingredients Aspen stacks up has pasta, a few different kind of vegetables, and a few different cans.
Would you mind giving me a hand, actually? Do you think you could chop up these vegetables for me?
Sure! Just show me how.
Aspen demonstrates how to hold the knife, and then covering my hands with hers guides me through the motions to cut the veggies.
Don't worry too much about making them all the same size. Close enough is fine.
That's good. Because I think same size might be impossible.
In the time it takes me to chop up a couple zucchinis and onions, Aspen takes care of everything else.
Are these ready?
As they'll ever be.
I pass the cutting board to Aspen, being careful not to spill. In the end, most of the chunks didn't even turn out the same shape, much less size, but Aspen tosses them into the hot pan anyway, and before long, a delicious aroma fills the room. Honestly, that's like, so long as you cut them into the general amount of mass and like the surface area is similar, it doesn't matter what shape they are.
That smells amazing.
Hopefully it'll taste good too.
I don't have any doubts myself, but I don't think Aspen will be satisfied until the dish is done. Since she seems focused on watching the sauteing veggies and boiling pasta, I don't talk so I don't distract her. A few minutes later, Aspen combines everything into one pan, mixing it all together with a wooden spoon. She dishes out a couple spoonfuls onto a pair of plastic plates and hands me one, along with a fork.
Well, bon appetit. I wish there was a table we could sit at. I usually just eat at my desk. You can have that spot, and I'll take the bed.
That's fine. I can sit on the floor.
Oh, the cats though.
The floor?
Yeah, it's where I watch TV in my room too.
I'll join you then.
Aw. We both settle down on the ground, setting our plates in our laps. Noticing something, Aspen leads to the side.
Percy? Byron? What are you two doing back there?
You gotta get Miho to feed them, and that's how they like slowly open up to Miho. I lean over to peek under the bed too, before angry green eyes stare at me from the farthest, darkest corner. Feigning innocence, I sit back up.
Huh. Wonder what their problem is.
Oh my god.
I guess they're just not used to having company. It's been a long time since they've met anyone aside from you and Juliet.
That must be it.
Uh-huh. I don't mention that I might have something to do with it too, but hey, the cat started it. Grabbing my fork, I turn my attention back to dinner. I try to make sure to get a little bit of everything in my first bite. It's still hot off the stove, so I have to blow on it to cool it off. Aspen watches anxiously while I chew, waiting to start eating her own meal.
Well, how is it?
Whoa. This?
Nothing beats a home-cooked meal by someone you love. No, I need to find a better way to describe it than usual.
It's delicious.
Really? Oh, I'm glad you think so.
Really, really.
So I have a friend that what we do is like I buy some of the ingredients and then she cooks it and then she gives me some, and there are times where she cooks the food and she's like not really satisfied with like the end product, and I think sometimes she's like happy to offload the food to me because she's like, oh, you know, I can do better and stuff, and I'm just like this is, I love this. Like, I don't know, I think it's like so easy to impress me when it comes to home cooked stuff, so long as it isn't like actually ratchet. The food itself is good, but it tastes even better knowing that Aspen made it. I scarf down my whole plate and then get up for seconds. After cleaning my plate the second time, I finally set it aside along with my fork.
Did you have enough? There's still more if you want.
I'm good. Thanks, though. That was seriously great. Thanks for making it.
I'm just happy to hear you enjoyed it. It's been ages since I've cooked for anyone other than myself.
It's one of the best meals I've ever had.
Yeah, I think some of the best food I've had in the last few years has been home cooked stuff.
That just means you need to have more good meals. There are lots of restaurants here in Welly that I've wanted to try, but didn't want to go alone.
Oh,
Maybe we can visit some of those together.
love a foodie.
Sure. I'm not sure if I'd like any of them as much as this, though.
Laughing, Aspen puts her plate aside and scoots closer to me, laying her head on my shoulder again. Her hand finds mine on the floor and she loosely wraps her fingers around mine.
I keep thinking I'm getting used to you flattering me, but I still love it every time.
Oh, Aspen.
It's true. I'm just saying what I think.
I know. That's one of the things I love about you. One of many, many things.
Yeah, very grounded.
I've never felt anything but ordinary, as much as I'd like to. And as much as I'd like to pretend I wasn't.
Oh my god, real.
But you really do make me feel otherwise. I'm so happy I met you, Miho. I hope you don't get tired of hearing that.
Never.
Even though things have changed so much, the morning routine is more or less the same. The three of us chit-chat about our lives and mundane things until we finish eating. After pushing her empty plate away, Aspen leans in.
So, Miho, there's something I've been thinking about. And I understand if this is something you wouldn't even want to consider. But have you ever thought about finding a way to stop your magic?
Oh my god. Julia also turns to look at me, putting me on the spot.
Not that I can remember. That's like asking if you've thought about finding a way to stop your nose from working.
If you break the bead, is that...
I see. I thought that might be the case.
I'm not sure if I've ever heard of such a thing either. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
I was just thinking about the other day and about how dreadful it all was to go through.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't want to speak for Miho. I know it's much more complicated than just that.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought I might bring up the idea, at least.
You've got a point. Not having to worry about people forgetting me would be a huge relief.
I think you would sacrifice being able to turn back into a fox, though.
Right. I thought you might agree.
Or maybe you would be stuck as a fox. I look at Juliet, expecting her to give an opinion, but she doesn't offer one. It's true that life would be a lot easier without my magic. Well, half true. This life would be easier, but the life I used to lead, I couldn't have survived without it.
Well, it's purely hypothetical right now anyway. For all we know, it might be impossible. So no need to think about it too much.
It's worth thinking about, though.
The only two people who actually remember me are in this room right now. All the other people I've met here in Welly, I couldn't really call them my friends. as much as I've liked spending time with them. Every time we see each other is the first time as far as they're concerned. Maybe that wasn't so bad when I was still on the fence about whether I'd even stay in town or not. But now that I've been here a while, long enough to build something worth missing, I wish I could make those connections into something more secure. Even if there's nothing I can do about my magic, I can at least try to figure out a way to maintain friendships with others too, not just Aspen and Juliet.
It couldn't hurt to find out, right? It's not like I have to go through with it or anything if I don't want to.
That's true.
Exactly. Simply being informed is never a bad idea.
So, does that mean you have an idea?
Well, not quite. But I'd be happy to start doing some research on the topic. If we're going to find anything, it's likely to be in a book. And if there's one thing I'm good at, it's reading.
Good luck with that. Let me know what I can do to help.
I'd be glad to lend a hand as well. Perhaps I could find someone who'd be knowledgeable about Gumiho. Myth and folklore are often at odds with reality, so it can be difficult to discern what's true and what isn't.
Someone who'd know about Gumiho, huh?
Oh, it's gonna be that Gumiho person. One person comes to mind, but I'm not sure how willing she'd be to help. I still haven't mentioned the other Gumiho I met to Aspen and Juliet. In my head, I've started calling her Silver. It just feels wrong somehow. If someone had told other people when I was around, I would have been furious with them. It would have made hiding and stealing a whole lot harder too. So, as a fellow Gumiho, I've kept Silver's existence as a secret from everyone else so far. For all I know, there could be more than just Silver. There could be a whole community of Gumiho here in Wellington, and I'd have no idea. I don't think that's the case, though. Besides, Silver seems unhappy enough with one intruder on her territory as it is. Maybe that's something else I can ask her. I don't know when or where, but somehow I know I haven't seen the last of her. For now, I just sit back and listen as Aspen and Juliet discuss various books and theories to start with. I feel like I should be more involved. It's my magic after all. But this is one area where I can't really contribute. I can't stay out of it forever and let them take care of me again, though. I have to try something on my own, too. I can't just refuse to participate in my own future. As it gets closer to time for Aspen to leave, Juliet checks the clock and then stands up.
Off to bed?
Not yet, actually. Would you mind staying just a moment longer, Aspen? I have something I'd like to give Miho. It's somewhat related to what we were just talking about.
Oh, no, I don't mind.
For me? What is it?
You'll see. I'll be right back.
It's a gun! Sorry. Disappearing upstairs, I hear Juliet enter her study for a moment before returning with a small, nicely wrapped box.
There's no particular occasion, but still, I felt like wrapping it.
Oh, I guess Miho doesn't really have a birthday, does she? Juliet hands me the package, which I take carefully. It's not heavy, but it's not light either. I turn it over and over, examining. I've never had a gift before. Clearing her throat, Aspen seems a bit impatient.
Don't just keep us in suspense.
Oh my god. Oh.
Okay.
I tear off the paper that Juliet so beautifully wrapped the package with, revealing...
Oh. Wow.
It's a phone, one that I recognize.
It's the same as Aspen's.
What a coincidence, right?
I consulted Aspen to make sure I got the same one. I thought it would be best if she can help show you how to use
Smart.
it. I'm a little behind the times on things like devices.
Said it like a granny. As gently as I can, I open the box and take out the phone itself. It's sleek and shiny and cold to the touch. I hold it in both hands to make sure that I don't drop it.
Thank you.
Oh.
Really. This is the nicest thing I've ever owned.
Think nothing of it. As you have more loved ones and responsibilities, it's important that you be able to stay in touch.
Oh.
In fact, that was what gave me the idea in the first place. Like Aspen, I'd also been thinking about your magic and the ways that it might work. So I wonder... Would seeing someone in a video call serve to refresh someone's memory of you? Or is it necessary to see each other in person?
That was something I was thinking too. I was just like, can't you have like a picture of her, like, and refer to it? Would that work?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I can't believe I never thought to ask that before.
Neither Aspen nor I would want to gamble our memories of Miho.
It's true.
This turns out not to work. So we need to find someone else to participate in our little experiment.
Lena.
With that in mind, I'm not sure who to ask. It's a harmless trial, but still a bit much to ask of a total stranger.
Lena.
Someone willing to try something weird without hesitation. I'll text Lena.
While Aspen does that, I stare at the device in my hands. Could something so small really solve so many of my problems? It wouldn't be a perfect solution, but it would be a lot better than nothing if this works. Even if not, I won't let it change my early decision to find some way to be remembered by the people I've met. Just like researching my magic, I can't leave everything to someone else or hope for an easy way out.
Alright, Lena says she's willing to give it a go. I told her I'd explain more when I saw her. Usually you'd think those would happen in the other order, but this is Lena we're talking about.
Miho, would you like to come down to the Bell House to see her with me now? Sure. As long as Juliet doesn't mind me leaving the library.
By all means. I'm eager to see if this works as well.
So it's settled then. Shall we be off, Miho?
Yeah, let's do it. Lena's waiting for us outside the Bell House when we arrive.
Morning, boss!
Hey, Lena.
Oh, is she like a bona fide boss now?
So, you're the person with the weird memory thing, right?
Yep, that's me.
I've already introduced myself to Lena more times than I can count. Still, what's one more? This will be a great start to my new goal of making sure the other people I've gotten to know don't keep forgetting me.
I'm Miho. We've met before, actually. At tennis and at the Bell House and a few other times, too.
Huh, okay, makes sense to me. So how do we do this?
Really? That's it?
I mean, it's Lena.
What you mean?
I would have thought you'd take more convincing than that. I guess I'm not surprised, but...
Nah, it lines up. I remember doing all those things that Miho mentioned, but I couldn't think of who I was with. Now I can stop trying to remember that and devote that brain power to something else.
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll need it. So, let's see.
Oh, Aspen, I'm sure she'll need it.
I just need to get Miho's number, right? And then video call her tonight?
Right. Any time should be fine as long as it's before this time tomorrow. Miho can come with me again in the morning, and we'll see if you know who she is.
You got it! I'll try extra hard to remember her!
I'm not sure it works like that, unfortunately. I wish it were that simple.
Maybe it is, and you just didn't try hard enough.
Placing a finger on either temple, Lena closes her eyes and hums deeply.
Does that help?
Shh, don't interrupt!
Oh, Lena. Lena hums for a little longer and then opens her eyes with a wink and a thumbs up.
Okay, got it! Of course it helps. It's my secret technique.
Whoa! If it works, then maybe you can teach Aspen too!
I think I'm alright, actually.
But what if it's really useful?
That's a very big if.
Oh my god.
Oh, whatever. You'll see tomorrow when I remember all of this. Anyway, Miho, what's your number?
I pull out the phone Juliet gave me, inspecting it closely.
I'm not sure where it is.
I remember getting my first phone and not knowing it either. Shouldn't it be written somewhere? I look around the edges, trying to find anything that seems fitting.
Let's do this instead. Miho, may I see your phone?
I hand the device to Aspen, who swipes one finger up and begins to quickly tap through the screens.
Whoa, you're a pro at this. Juliet's a lot slower whenever she uses hers.
I'm not sure that Juliet's the right standard. She still prefers a landline when she can. Okay, here. I saved Lena's number for you, Miho. Now you can call her so she can save your number.
Right.
Aspen just remembers Lena's number?
Okay, let's see.
Taking my phone back, I try to remember how to do that. Lena comes and watches from behind Aspen.
New phone?
Moving away, Aspen brushes imaginary dirt off her shoulder.
You're in my bubble.
That's the same kind Aspen has, right?
Yup! This is the first phone I've owned.
Wow, really? So then how do you check Triller or Space Face?
Is that supposed to be Twitter and MySpace?
What are those?
Or is it like a mix between Facebook and MySpace? And then... I don't know what Triller is. Stumbling backwards, Lena seems like she's at a loss for words, which might be a first for her. I guess she does have something in common with Aspen.
Wow, you really do have a lot of catching up to do. I'll help you get set up when I call you. It's like, you can't not have a Triller, even though it's terrible, I hate it, but you have to have it. Space Phase, I don't know about. Everyone you...
Okay, I think that's enough, Lena.
Oh, you never let me finish talking!
You never would finish talking if I didn't stop you.
That's not true!
For a second, Lena seems pretty serious, but then she thinks about it a second.
Well, maybe a little, but just a little. Anyway, it's fine. I'll tell Miho when I talk to her tonight. See you guys later!
I'm going to be in there with you in like 2 minutes.
That's later, isn't it?
Oh, Lena. Lena flaps her wings proudly as she walks into the Bell House.
You let her win, huh?
Sometimes it's better to just let her go. But I'm glad she said she'd help out. She's a mess, but she sticks to her word at least.
You two seem pretty close.
Do we? We started working here at the same time, so we spent a lot of time together. You've spent more time with her outside the Bell House than I have, though. She can be a lot, but she comes through when it matters. Like with this. I knew before messaging her that she'd be willing to help out. It's just how she is. Don't you dare tell her I said that, though.
Stepping towards the Bell House door, Aspen turns to say goodbye to me.
Well, it's my least favorite time of the day. Time to say goodbye.
Aw.
It's not too late to ditch work and hang out with me instead.
Believe me, it sounds more and more tempting each day.
That just means I have to keep trying. I should probably get back to the library too, though.
Yes, don't let me keep you. As much as I'd like to.
We come together for a quick kiss. I like the new routine of doing that every time we say goodbye.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
Of course! You know where to find me.
Good. I hope you have a wonderful day, Miho. I love you.
I love you too. Have a good day at work.
I'll do my best.
I don't know if it's my, like, neglectful childhood, but hearing someone, you know, say I love you is... Anyways, Aspen walks inside and bells over the door chime and, like they're happy to see her. I wait until the door finally fully closes behind her and she disappears from sight before I head out of my way.